Hello, my name is Nicole Chasson. I am a Reiki master, evidential psychic medium, and QHHT practitioner. King Charles recently converting to Islam, I found this very interesting. I wanted to understand more about that. It does seem like the people of England are being pushed further and further down into submission, and I'm all for all religions having freedom to do what they want as long as they don't harm others. And so I just was thinking about it, and it was put on my heart and my mind to do a Reiki session with King Charles. So I sat down to do a Reiki session, a distance session. I called in his higher self like I do, and he was a willing participant, and so we got to work. Well, almost as soon as it started, every single archangel decided to join in, which I've never experienced before. That was interesting. And Jesus came in. I work with Jesus a lot in my Reiki sessions, and so this was no surprise. What was interesting, though, is we immediately began sending energy into his body all at once together. So this is a lot of energy going in there, and it started through at the bottom of his feet, and there was this dark black energy in his body that was going up through his feet, his legs, all the way up. I could see it moving. It just went all the way up and out of his crown chakra. Once the energy came out of his crown chakra, it was transmuted by Jesus into the light, and everything was fine there. This is something that Jesus does for me in my sessions all the time, and so I am used to that. And so then after that, we all wrapped him in divine white light, and I also sent him hot pink healing energy. It's kind of a recharging energy that I work with, and I'm not always called to use it, but I just know when to use it, and so I did. And so that was that session, and that had me thinking I wanted to find out a little bit more about England and how it's going to recover or not recover or get worse. I feel like it is going to recover, but I wanted to do a card reading on that and see what Spirit could tell us about the future of England. And so let's get started on that. Okay, today we will be using the After Tarot deck. I've been using this for the last few months, and I'm just really loving it. It's got a really thorough little guidebook. I don't really use the meanings that are inside of the books that come with these standard tarot decks, but they are nice to have if you do use them. And every now and then I am called to read something in there. Okay, so we're going to do the Kachina knife spread, and if you're not familiar with this, you'll see it's a 7-card spread with 4 extra cards that come at the end. I also do read the bottom of the deck, and the card that shows up underneath, I do read that, and I am going to be pulling all cards off the top after I shuffle them. Okay, and our question is, look at this justice. Our question is, in the last few years, things have really turned upside down over there, and they seem to be getting worse. And so I was wondering if England will make a turn for the better in the next 2 years, and can we get some more insights and information about that turn for the better, if so. For me, aces are yeses, and those are hard yeses. Sometimes the cards can also tell you, though, yes in a different way. Okay. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. There's our ace. It will be turning around. Page of Swords. Oh, this is 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we've got in the question or situation, we've got the High Priestess. This is a major arcana card. It's showing there are some mysteries and secrets going on right now. It is reversed, so for me, they are starting to go away. It's not quite as strong. I think that the white hats have been working in the behind the scenes there, along with other countries, and of course they are definitely helping out in America right now to change things around for the better. We've got our ace in the recent past. This is also representing our yes to the question that England will be making a turn for the better in the next 2 years. Pentacles is all about the physical life on earth, finances, how we go about our daily lives, our physical struggles, and our family, and just physical safety and how we feel. So to me, I'm reading this in this recent past. Things have started to turn around. They're just getting started on that new path towards making changes for the positive. So this is the present. We've got the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords in particular represents seeking the truth and early stages of intellectual growth. And so this is what's happening right now. This is the recent past. Things were getting started, and now things are continuing on to enlightenment and the truth. The truth is coming out for many people over there. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on. There's a lot of information that still needs to be deciphered and understood, but things are moving in a positive direction to uncover these dark things that have been going on over there. Insights and information. This one is going to be our strongest card. We've got our Knight of Swords. He's fighting for truth and justice. He's also moving at a quick pace. There's still a lot more work to be done. Things are in the works, and we just have to wait. They will unfold. Our High Priestess card also represents observing and letting things unfold naturally rather than forcing outcomes. I think that's very important. And then again, with the insights, we've got our 7 of Pentacles. People in the background, the white hats, have been working diligently, and now we're starting to see fruits of the efforts there. And they will continue to come. Okay, and look, we've got our Chariot on the bottom. Chariot card, things are definitely in motion. You cannot stop what's coming. We are moving right along, say the white hats in England. And this is a really positive card for this reading. Okay, and then we've got another ace, Ace of Wands, inspiration and growth. And aces are new opportunities. And as you can see, we've got the double aces there. So that has its own meaning. We'll go into that in a second. And look at that, a third ace. Wow. Ace of Swords, truth, truth, truth. We have our 9 of Pentacles, and we've got justice. Wow, you can't get much better than this for England right now. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Those that have been doing things to little ones and innocents there and others against their will be brought to justice. It will not be immediate, but it will happen. Things are turning around. This card, 9, things are almost over. There's a lot of momentum going on here, guys. I'm just really, really loving. This is looking so good for England, and I truly hope that King Charles has a different outlook and that he just feels better in general. I really feel he has been taken over by some dark force. My intuition has been telling me something's not right with him for a while now. Now, we've got 3 aces, and I wanted to just talk about that for a second, because when you have multiple numbers in a reading, they do have extra meanings. So 3 aces are a strong indication of widespread potential or a transformational phase. This suggests multiple areas of life being ignited and new opportunities for growth. This is just beautiful, beautiful. We've got 2 sevens as well. These 2 cards mean that there is a call to evaluate the current situation more deeply. It may suggest the need for patience, contemplation, or strategic planning to overcome obstacles and move forward. There's definitely a lot of obstacles that need to be overcome in England right now, and so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and Godspeed to England.